Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and follow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. So let's get started. I will be using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition, and this reading will be a bonus reading for July. July 2020. Ooh, I've already got a hot one. Magician. That's a good start. I usually do these bonuses because it's just kind of nice to see if there have been any changes that Leos need for the month of July. As we crawl right into Leo season. Ooh. Have some things here. Okay. Oh, let's just do one more card then. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got the Magician. The Magician really talks about manifesting your own dreams and bringing them to light. Really concentrating on not the things that you don't want in the world or the things that have been wronged by, other people or things that haven't gone right. But this is about looking forward to the future, looking towards a new life or new outlook. You're trying to gauge, okay, there's a definitive plan for the rest of 2020 that Leos are setting up. And dreaming, there's a lot of dreaming, like impossible dreaming, and I love it. There's a sense of excitement to it that Leos are dreaming so big, like really trying to reach for the stars now, because I think this whole period of time where it was, we had the lockdown where people were indoors and didn't have access to do anything that they wanted. They didn't really feel like they were able to do many things, and they were restricted. Now that, the strict restrictions have been lifted, what is there out there that Leos really, really always wanted to do and felt like they never took the opportunity to do it? Okay. What is it? I mean, was it travel? Was it being more social? Was it really pushing your side hustle into a business, or just, making a whole lot of money, acquiring a whole bunch of different jobs, so that way you can, put it in the bank, or go again, go traveling. There's something that Leos are concocting up, and I really love that. And for myself personally, I can identify with this. Okay, this has to do with things that really are coming from This is really coming from a primal place. Something very, like a deep desire inside that you haven't been able to have access to, or you haven't been able to enjoy, or you realize that life is not as meaningful as you thought maybe it was without this particular thing. It may be love. It may be something like, hey, I really should have prepared myself better, and maybe I should settle down, and I'm missing that portion of the life that I really want to live. And for some of you, it's, I got to get out of the relationship I'm in so I could be truly free to do these things. I don't deserve to be tied down like this. And it's a weird feeling that I'm getting here, but it is something that is keeping you up nights. And look, it shouldn't keep you up nights. It really shouldn't. Yeah, it's got this feeling like something's missing. This isn't what this isn't what you wanted out of life, and there were so many dreams that you have to yet live out. Okay. Also, with the whole like shut-in thing, it's really affected a lot of people mentally. So, and I don't hear a lot of talk about that. There's a lot of mental care that needs to go into the process of surviving the things that we've been through as a nation and as a planet of human beings. We have all gone through this incredible trial and tribulation, and we really need some uplifting or ways of uplifting our spirits and our soul, just the comfort of knowing that the future is going to be better. And that's sort of what we're seeking right now. Leos are trying to manifest a better future, a better outcome in life. And justice. It's on the way, right? It's everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. It's a rough struggle right now, and there may be more struggles in the process, but there has to be a way for Leos to keep their mind straight during this time. Whether it's like something as simple as doing your nails yourself, right? Getting a manicure, or going into the backyard and do some yard work and gardening, or maybe it's like trimming the hedges. If you live in an apartment, maybe it's like cleaning your apartment top to bottom. Maybe it's doing a fancy beard design, if for guys. It's something that will make you feel happy, something that will make you feel look forward to the future. It's a little something to get your mind off of what's happening. It could even be something as simple as a craft, or involving yourself into a hobby on your time, your downtime, just to keep your mind hopeful and have a hopeful outlook towards the future. It's all going to work itself out, but at this point in time, there's a little waiting that has to happen, a little bit of grace under fire that Leos need to maintain. I'm going to move on to the Queen of Pentacles, because justice for those feelings that you have really does complete this set here. So, Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of worry about financial issues, okay? And we saw that with the Five of Pentacles over here. But the Queen of Pentacles is really talking about getting back on your feet with the money, nurturing your money systems, your money flow back into its own power, whether that means like starting a new job, or starting a new side hustle, or something where you're getting a little extra money. It's not, you know, about, and you may be also too making plans for big money changes in the future. Something that might give you a little extra hand. And let's dive a little bit into this sort of mastery of money and nurturing of your finances. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying. It's juggling two different things at the same time, like a side hustle and a job, or and it could be a part-time job. A part-time job, and the reason why you would need to hustle is because it's like getting the full salary, you know, that completes everything, but you're using two different means of getting there, and it's a juggle. It's not always easy. There again, ups and downs, but it's still, you're managing it somehow. You're managing it, and I think managing it is keeping Leos happy. I mean, it's not the ideal situation, and it's going to change for the better, okay? It's going to change for the better. Ooh, okay. An opportunity. For many Leos, you will be presented with an opportunity, okay? That is going to be amazing. It's it's also showing up, right? Because when you don't show up, you don't get the prize. So Leos, if you show up, the opportunity is gonna come your way. If you're continuing to push as hard as you possibly can at your goals and your dreams, you're taking that magician spirit with you and using it to the best of your ability to look forward in a positive way. People are noticing that. People will notice how upbeat you are and how much you're hustling. I know it seems like we're all, you can actually feel like you're in obscurity, but honestly, people are watching you, and you have no idea. And the opportunities are going to be coming. Ooh, yes, it's about time. It's about time. This is the perfect timing. Okay, so look, I hope that I'm talking to specific Leos out there. There's been a lot of hustling. Continue to hustle. If you haven't hustled yet, get your stuff together and start hustling. The timing of July is just perfect for you to get noticed, for you to get recognized, both on like social media or in person. It is the prime time. It's like prime time. If you wait 2 or 3 months from now, it won't be as hot. It won't be as hot, and we're coming into Leo season, and so the timing of July is so perfect. Okay, the beginning of July, hands down, is going to be the roughest time for a lot of people. It's going to be real rough beginning of July. Not going to sugarcoat that, but it's going to balance itself out by the end of July, by the middle, right? It's going to, again, opportunities will show up if you show up. Okay? Opportunities will show up if you show up. That's a quote from me. That's for sure. You can quote me on that. That is beautiful. Okay, you know what? I'm going to move on to the Knight of Swords. And it's the idea of rushing in. And we're going to find out in a few moments if this is something you should do, if you should just rush in and take advantage of this opportunity or this opening in the universe where it says go, go, green light says go. Let's see if you should. Yes, yes, you should step right through that door. You should step into that new opportunity. Yes. Okay. The omens are all there. You're getting green lights. You're getting green lights to go. There's, you know, oh wow, passion. It's fueling the passions that Leos have, and you're running with it. Okay, so like, look, again, the grimy, the hard work, the hustle, the days when your back hurts and your legs hurt and everything hurts because you're doing, like, you're hustling to get things done. They're going to pay off if you continue to show up, or if you haven't showed up, start showing up. Start showing up. Start giving everything your 100% if you haven't already. And look, get that work ethic going. It's going to pay off in the long run. I mean, it's all like, again, the timing is there for you. The timing is there. There's different aspects of work. As long as you do it, who cares? And the universe is saying yes. Okay? It's saying yes. It's saying yes. It's saying yes. Go for it. We're going to move on to the Knight of Cups. Wow, this reading so far is so awesome. So, Knight of Cups, romantic ideas about what this means for you, like what this opportunity means for you, what life means to you. You're again with, I go back to the Magician, of how the Magician really is about manifesting all of your dreams, and no matter how wild they are, Leos are trying to dream big, and they should always be trying to dream big, because you know, you don't get the fruit unless you go out on a limb. And it should be, you should be doing this for something you truly love and enjoy doing. If you're, you know, working on your own side hustle, I mean, this is the time to dive in deep with all of your might to try to make it a full-time gig. You know, without sacrificing your other stuff, but you know, the things that pay the bills. But really dive in deep and don't play around, and don't, like, going out for drinks and all that stuff. You can celebrate once you're done. Okay, once you're done. And the, you know, Knight of Cups is really like part of that dream phase. It's about like dreaming about all of the cool things that can happen if you're successful, or all the things, the cool things that you want to do, and all the things that you've always wanted to do. And maybe it's not always for yourself. Maybe you want to help someone, or you want to do some philanthropic kind of effort. You want, you know, keep dreaming. That's, I think that's a very unique aspect that you should never give up. Now, ooh, Leos are going into a space to try to really connect with those deep feelings. I love this. Okay, so once, you know, going deep into your fantasies and dreams about the things that you want in your future, your romantic ideas about life and living and relationships, and you know, the kind of home that you're living in or you want to live in, or goals that you want to reach. going really deep into them and like saying, well, is that truly what I really want? What is it that I truly want out of this? You know, like even ideas of like, I want a relationship. What kind of relationship do you really want? And really getting in touch with those deep feelings like, oh no, maybe I don't need a relationship. Maybe I just need to love on myself a little bit more, you know? Or maybe I should just, you know, care for myself a little bit more. Maybe I should be more independent. Or maybe I should, you know, embark on something that actually feels, that actually makes me feel like I'm helping the world. Okay? So, and not just myself. So there's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack for my Leos. Ooh. So, this really feels like you're analyzing and trying to figure out what work really makes you feel good inside. Okay, what are you the expert at? What do you do best? And see. Oh, wow. And you're looking at your potential. You're sizing up your potential. You're sizing up your potential. This is fascinating. Didn't know that the reading was going to go in this direction. Ooh, and you're making a commitment to the things that you do the best, that you have the most potential in and the most talented in, because that's where you could probably make the most money and be the most successful. It's a very, very smart thing that you're doing. And it's not just like if you already have a business where you're already doing the thing that you do the best, and you know you're like, okay, well, that couldn't apply to me. This is going even deeper. Like this is calling upon even more like expertise. Like, what are the things that you could be doing right now to take advantage of your expertise at what it is that you're doing? Are you doing enough to get your name out there in the world? Are you doing the most social media that you could possibly be doing to get yourself to that level that you need to be? Are you like collaborating with people in your field at all, so that way you can get the word out about who you are? I mean, those are the little things that you can do to get your name out there. And also it shows a commitment to bringing forth that success in that field. I mean, you're making a commitment to your romantic ideas, okay? Essentially, all these things that were dreams before, you're kind of like, yeah, I wish I had enough energy to do X, Y, and Z. Now you're like, I'm done with wishing for my energy level to be there. I'm just gonna go do it and making the commitment to do it. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. Ooh, that's hot, Leos, okay? Especially, okay, so Leo season coming really brings upon the focus on, you know, it shines a light on Leos and everything that Leos are about. And that's why, like, in July, it just seems like all the problems really seem to melt away. I mean, there's still always problems, you know, at any time during a lifetime, but it seems like July, there's a lighter sense to it. The sun is going to be in our sign. The sun is going to be shining its light upon us. We're going to be glowing. There's going to be so much more energy in the air for us. So yes, the commitment is there. The energy is there. The passion is there. The timing is there. You know, and also the comfort of knowing everything is going to be okay with our help. And the magical thing about the last reading that I want to stress so very much was that the theme of last month's reading was about helping yourself be available for miracles to happen. Like actually putting forth the energy and the time and the work to be available when opportunity meets you. Because if you're not ready when the opportunity hits, it's going to pass you by. You're not going to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. So for Leos, in order to survive these strange times, and they may get even stranger, you have to have a plan for yourself, that when this is all over and we're on the other side, which we will be on the other side. We'll get to the other side just fine. We have a plan in place so that way we'll be okay, that we'll be fine. Not saying that you can't help other people, you can't help the world. If you want to you want to do something that helps your community, absolutely. Maybe that is part of the things that really matter to you, that works well with you. You know what I'm saying? But I think worrying about what's happening out there has been obsessive to a lot of people, and it's been very mentally taxing, mentally draining. I mean, it's been keeping us up at night. We had the cards here that proved that and showed that. But now it's the time for us to look forward to a new kind of world, a new kind of future. Yes, there will be more tragedies in the world, but we are going to have to still figure out our own lives and make the commitment to our dreams. Again, your dream could be like fighting for civil rights. It could be your dream could be about like advocating for certain groups and stuff like that. Whatever it is that you're really good at, that's the thing that's going to be pushing your actions. It could be anything. So like no matter what's going on, go for that dream and actually commit to it. Go for the dream and commit to it. Now let's move on to the King. Oh, well, should I pull one more? I'm going to pull one more. Haha. Look. You're committing to your ideas, right? You're committing to your new ideas and your new purpose. With the Emperor, you're also giving it discipline. You're like, okay, well, in order for me to do this, I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning. In order for me to do this, I've got to do 20 push-ups every morning. In order for me to do this, I've gotta, stick to my schedule. I've gotta, make this schedule tight as can be, and I've gotta stick to the schedule. It's beautiful. I mean, nothing short of a beautiful set of cards here. Just talking about your dreams and how committed you are to them in July. Absolutely, like, I'm excited for Leos, okay? I'm excited for Leos. Then let's move on to the King of Swords. The King of Swords has so many different meanings. Different people have different ideas of what the King of Swords is really about. I just go with my feelings on this one, and the King of Swords here is really about, it's really a continuation of this set here, and that is taking your destiny into your own hands and making the correct decisions about it, right? Being the master of your own destiny. And there's a certain kind of confidence that you have in yourself now. That's changed. Since you went into hermit mode. There's something that has changed now, and you're a lot more confident and wise about what the future holds. Your mental, your mind has been now laser focused on what it is that you need to do. There's so much power and strength behind it. It's just, it's very masterful, and it's getting a lot of attention, okay? It's really getting a lot of attention. It's getting a lot of attention. You are reaching people from it's almost like you're reaching people you've never reached before. Like people are contacting you, you don't know who they are. You may be like reaching out, and people may be reaching out to you from all over the world. And you're reaching them, like you're reaching them, whether it's that through social media, a video, or something that is getting you to these places, to these far off places that is not your, not a local thing. This is reaching out to the mass public in a very, very big way. Yeah, let's see where else we're going with this. There's a sense of freshness about the whole thing, lots of hope for the future, and there's a lot of gratitude. The new people, or these people who are reaching, that you're reaching, they're enamored by you. They're really liking what you're doing, and they're ready to follow you wherever you go. Okay? And you're going places, you're going places, you're going places. You're moving, there's movement. And this is the death of something old. Like it could actually be like leaving a job, or it could be like just the change, or again, that I was talking about flipping the coin. This is the other side of the coin. It's just like July changes everything. It's like July flips everything around. Okay? June was part of the change, and you were able to see some of the change happening, but it happens in July. The change happens in July. Big changes. Lovely changes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is about money changes. Something big happening. It could be, I mean, we're all waiting for the stimulus check. And maybe the stimulus checks come in, in America. But this is more of a solid benefit. This is something that actually boosts your money-making ability. This is a raise. This is something that says, oh, okay, now the universe is giving you a raise. Okay? It's giving you a raise. Right? Because you changed something. Okay? You changed the code in the matrix. And now you're going to get the benefit of a brand new world. I love that. Oh my God. Yes. All right, let's move on to the Four of Cups. So, the Four of Cups is really about not being satisfied. So, Leos know that there's something that they want that they're not able to get. It's like there's so many assets here, and yet there's something here that you're dreaming about. You're still trying to get there. And that's going to be for a while. I mean, it's not a card about, this is the beginning of a change, and you're looking for a bigger goal. So this doesn't mean that you're going to be unhappy. It just means that you're still looking forward to another level of your goal. Right? So your goals have different levels that you need to achieve, okay? And maybe you've achieved 3 levels and you're ready to go to level 4. That's oh, Leos are trying to come up with a way to make that happen. They haven't figured out the formula yet. They haven't figured out that balance that they need to, the balance of ingredients that they're needing to mix together to create that thing that they want. Intuition. Leos need to dive deep into their intuition to receive the answers, to get to the next level. And intuition is really about the things we don't know. It could be also like secrets we want to uncover, things we want to know. I'm going to pull one more to see if I can get some more. I'm going to have to pull another. Wow. Okay. So this is really just I'm getting more about your ambition. Okay? This entire pile is about Leo's ambition and how much there's a big goal that's really, really intense that Leos want to get. And they know they have to go through steps in order to get to it. It's quite fascinating because you're crystallizing a lot of the steps that you need to get to where it is that you truly, truly want to get to. You're crystallizing that, and you're just overseeing, like, okay, does this plan make sense, and how long will it take, and will that truly make me feel, will that truly make me happy? And these cards are also part of the omen of letting you know that yes, these things are possible. It is possible for you to have these things. Absolutely. Let's get some answers from the Angel Answers cards. I love these. This is my Angel Answers deck. The deck is a little thin because I pulled a few of them that we got the last time, so I didn't want to repeat. Good answer for my Leos for this month of July 2020. And sum up this reading for us. Give us a good summary. Forgiveness. Ooh. Guys, this is hot. Forgiveness. At first I was like, what the heck is this? But this is perfect. Forgiveness. Oh, what a beautiful card. I'm going to take a snapshot of it right now. And there we have it. That's the snapshot. Yes, forgiveness. I was trying to figure out, how does forgiveness work in this whole thing? We need to move on to the future, right? So look, okay. I'm going to read from the book that comes with my Angel Answers card. Forgiveness. Forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders, and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so you can be free. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding onto regarding past mistakes you have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best even when the results aren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you have made since then that have made you a better person. Yes, I absolutely love that, because Leos have to remember that even though all your plans for the future can just fall like a deck of cards if if you're so obsessed with the past. And there has to be some forgiveness for the past. There has to be, in order to move on and allow some of these new changes to occur, for you to have that, to flip that coin and change the code in the matrix. I want you guys to be powerful and free and happy. That is the message for this reading. I hoped that it helps you guys. I know it helped me, because I'm like looking at these cards, and I'm probably going to replay this video so that way I can like write down a couple of notes, for the month of July, just to make sure that I'm doing, I'm keeping my mind straight as things happen around me. So thank you so very much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. If you haven't, consider doing so for more Leo intuitive tarot readings. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be the first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings to you, my awesome Leos. And remember, this channel is for you and for you alone.